Happy spring and welcome to the Connect Show, South Florida. And thank you so much for always allowing us to spend your mornings with you right on the CW, right here. I'm your girl Stitches, and we have an amazing lineup for you. And I can't continue without saying hello to our amazing co-host. Hi, Sandy Glenn. How are you?
Hello. Good morning. We have an amazing show lined up for you today, from energy healers to beauty, self-care, and more. But first, we're jumping right in with our first guest. We have the amazing Kendra Green sitting down with us next. She's a medium, empowerment coach, and energy healer. Welcome to the show.
Hey, ladies. Thanks so much for having me.
Hi,
It's
Kendra.
so great to have you here. Welcome. You're also the creator of the Champagne Life. I love this title. How did this get started?
Oh, I love that question. Champagne Life, not the name, but the vision has always been a dream. I've always been really passionate about helping people. And I was even like that young kid that strangers would open up to me really easily. And that really ventured my journey into a social work. I have my bachelor's in social work. And so I've been a professional counselor actually for the last 8 years. But then I've always had a dream of mixing the traditional counseling with the spiritual side. But I really realized then that a lot of people don't even have a higher power and they carry the weight of the world on their shoulders all the time instead. And that is the missing piece that I've discovered of people carry that weight and they're overwhelmed and they feel so depleted, and often that led to the numbing behaviors. And so that's where the spiritual approach came in. So for me, now I see that the spiritual side and the science side can mix together, and that's what Champagne Life is all about. In 2020, I mastered my mediumship abilities and I started offering sessions that hybrid everything. And I also do astrology. And so it's like everything came together, and I'm able to access different knowledge than I could before in a traditional setting.
And Kendra, you mentioned it briefly. If you want to delve a little bit deeper, what are some of the services that you provide?
Oh, I have a good list. The services that I offer actually combine, like I said, the holistic, the astrology, energy healing, spiritual guidance, and traditional counseling as well. And so they come to a reading. I also have courses. I have programs to help people discover their purpose, help people identify their gifts, help people to amplify their spiritual life, with also the personal development component too.
Awesome. And Kendra, I want to ask you this: if you can walk us through how someone can find out what they have outgrown when they have outgrown their life, if that makes sense.
And so I don't know about you girls, but have you ever been through a time where you just kind of dreaded waking up in the morning after feeling years of fulfillment, maybe? Or maybe you're once really excited about something, but now it doesn't feel good. Those are kind of like the indications that you're starting to outgrow your life. So often that's the first feelings that people experience when they're starting to outgrow their life. But then there's a few like behaviors that start to kick in. And so I kind of narrowed those down to like 5 key behaviors. One of those is questioning everything. And then people go through like the wandering phase where they're starting to seek more fulfillment within their life. And then that leads usually to like the how or the what are you going to do next? And then that ultimately will lead to what I like to call the newness phase, where you're just consuming everything and you're thirsty for new hobbies, you're thirsty for friends, you're desiring more, you want a new career, you want better friendships, you want more fun, you want more travel. There's just like more of everything. And then finally, that leads to like the awkward in between phase where we're not really satisfied in our current life. You might not feel like you connect to the people in your current life. You're observing how other people are behaving, but you also don't really fit into your next level of your life quite yet because there's kind of that confusion phase.
Awesome. Well, thank you for explaining that to us. So for those who have identified a shift, what are some tips that, you can give to them to help them get started in making the shift?
Yeah. So first of all, I would suggest anybody who feels like they're outgrowing their life to get clear on you want. Get clear on what do you desire. If there was no rules and if you had no fear what would you do? That's a really good journaling prompt to start with. And it would encourage anybody to just let go of all expectations of what you think people want you to do, who you think you should be, and truly give yourself permission to not have to live such a linear life if that doesn't resonate with you. Tip number 2, this was a big one. As we're humans, we like to connect. Hence, this show is all about connecting. Is put yourself in a room with like-minded people who are attracting the same things, that are equally as motivated and determined and are those high achievers just like you as well. And then the third tip, I want everybody to just take risks in their life and to dream big, be audacious, and live courageously. And from a spiritual lens, I always like to think like you jump first and the universe will always follow you. It'll always follow you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kendra, for your time. And please give us your social media, how people can connect with you.
Yeah, for sure. So my social media is at champagnelife.ca. I also have an exclusive coaching program for the CW Watchers. So I'm excited to offer that. That's on my website, which is just champagnelife.ca. There's actually no www to it. So just champagnelife.ca. There's a button right on there for the CW audience, for all your people who are looking for the next level of their life and wanting clarity.
Thank you so much, Kendra. It was so great to have you here. And up next, we talk luxury self-care boxes with Krista Carter, creator of A Loyal Society. And later, we connect with Diva Deshelle Tisdale. We talk about her journey and all about VIP lashes. Ladies, you are not going to want to miss this. We'll be right back.
Want to be a legit party planner but don't know how? Partypreneurs 101 is for you. A 10-week online course unlike any other. Get paid to do what you love and be your own boss. Learn more at thepartypreneurschool.com.
If you are running Facebook ads and you don't have the Metapixel installed on your site, you are leaving money on the table. Here's 3 reasons why you should have the Metapixel installed on your website. Number 1, you'll be able to track consumer behavior. This allows Facebook to have a better idea of who your ideal customer is and how you can get in front of them using paid media. Number 2, you'll be able to create a lookalike audience. By you being able to basically create an audience that is similar to someone who has purchased on your site, this will allow Facebook to go out and find more paying clients and customers. And then number 3, this is the power of remarketing. And this basically allows you to get back in front of people and entice them to take action. So if you don't have the Metapixel installed on your site, you want to make sure that you get that installed today. For more digital marketing tips, follow me on Instagram at Majorca Digital, and please feel free to check me out on my website at majorcadigital.com.
All right, hello. I am Coach Stormy, and I help women all across the country, all around the world. And you can find me at www.coachmestormy.com. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Connect Fam. And we have a fabulous young lady that's going to be joining us. Her name is Krista Carter, and she is the creator of ALoyalSociety.com. And we're going to learn more about her and her amazing self-care summer boxes. I would love to. So without further ado, please help us welcome, new to the Connect fam, is Krista Carter. Hi, Krista.
Welcome. We are so excited to hear about A Loyal Society. I wanted to start with why you started the company.
Yeah, so I started A Loyal Society in the beginning of 2020. So really at the start of the pandemic, I saw a need for women and moms to be able to pamper themselves at home and be able to prioritize their self-care and just time for stillness and relaxation. So started really thinking about how to create a spa in a box. And that really was the foundation of A Loyal Society.
That's awesome. And one of the pillars that you say is really important, and you mentioned it, is self-care for women, moms, and caregivers. Why do you feel that that's so important? Can you share with us?
Oh, yes. Yeah. So, as moms, I have a 4-year-old son myself. So, always keeping on my toes there, that's for sure. And of course, just as women leading dynamic lives, it is so easy to lose yourself sometimes in your own to do list and priorities that maybe you're working through for your company or just, running your household. So, it really is all about having that support to be able to create those moments of relaxation and rest for yourself with no apologies. Not something that you need to feel bad about or feel selfish for doing. And I wanted to create a brand that really highlighted that for women and made it easy to do so.
Yes, Krista, I love this so much. I can attest to everything you're saying as a mom. I have 2 little boys, a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, and self-care is not selfish. It's sacred, as Robin from Peloton every morning reminds me. And I love that, you're giving that to us. So, as we look to the next couple weeks, we're approaching summer. So we're going to be getting into those summer months. The kids might be home from school. So it's a little bit harder, to tap into maybe work or that self-care. So what tips do you have to help us incorporate more self-care into our routines?
So I'd say opportunities for creating that space for yourself can be making some slight tweaks in your schedule. So it could be a matter of breaking down self-care so it doesn't sound like a huge kind of arduous task that might take all day. It can be as simple as 10 to 15 minutes of time for stillness in your morning. It could be just doing things that you love, whether that's, using essential oils, taking time to read a book that you really love. It could be as simple as just having that time for meditation in your day, or just sitting back and relaxing with your feet up. That counts too, as self-care. So I definitely recommend for my clients using those smaller chunks of time throughout the day. So finding 10 to 15 minutes twice a day is a huge win. It doesn't always have to be 7-8 hours, of figuring out how to get that day away for yourself, because that can be harder, especially for moms when the children are home from school. So thinking in smaller chunks can go a really long way.
Awesome. Baby steps, baby steps.
Yeah, small steps, big wins.
And
Love that, right?
Yeah. And Krista, like Sandy mentioned, summer is pretty much right around the corner. What can we look forward to with the new summer self-care boxes that you provide? Tell us, please.
Yes, so excited. So we have just launched a subscription box for this month coming up for June. It's called Hello Summer, and It is so cute and fun. It includes self-care essentials, so great relaxation candle called Beachy and Blessed. So all about kind of vacation vibes in a candle. Really excited about that, as well as a fun beach towel, journal, and just great items to help support self-care throughout the summer. So that kicks off in June, and we're really excited for women to be able to enjoy it and have fun along the way with their self-care.
Amazing, Krista. So all of this sounds so needed, especially for summertime. And being the businesswoman that you are, you've decided to share an amazing promo code for the viewers to use through the end of June, $10 off your self-care box when using the code LOYAL10. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Really excited about it.
Amazing. So what are some of your best sellers that you can share with us?
So best sellers right now, 2 boxes that I'd highlight are our Spa Queen box, which is really all about those bath salts, candles, rose scented oil. That is definitely one of our best sellers. And then Dream Queen, which really supports restful nights through using a candle, also pillow spray, and essential oils. So Spa Queen and Dream Queen are 2 that I'd highly recommend.
Love those.
I love it. So we got to ask you, Krista, where can people watching our Connect fam, if they want to connect with you, where can they go? Please tell us.
Yeah, so we're on Facebook and Instagram as A Loyal Society. And folks can also check out our website, which is aloyalsociety.com.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Krista, for your time and for sharing self-care, important information. And like you said, baby steps, increments and increments.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
No problem. And up next, we have the diva, the fabulous, the oh so amazing Deshelle Tisdale. She's going to drop by to talk about her glam, and her lash business. And later, we're going to break down our 1K giveaway. Don't move, Connect fam. We'll be right back.
I'm Rashad Lambert, and I help push the culture forward. You are now watching the Connect Network TV.
We are living in challenging times, and despite having a 9-to-5 job, you still find it difficult to pay your bills and have money left over to spend on experiences that brings you joy. If you're at a point in your life where you know that there is more for you, you want to start a side business and express your multi-passions, but you're not sure if your gifts or ideas can be profitable, believe in yourself and connect with us over at RaquelWalters.com and let us help you to get clear on the knowledge you have that you can monetize right away.
What's up? It's your girl Tisha Campbell. You will see me soon on the J Team with Miss JoJo Siwa playing a villain. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Connect fam. We have a special guest with us this morning, Miss Deshelle Tisdale. She's the creator of Lashbox by Dior, a beauty company created right here in Miami for lash lovers, darling. And if I didn't have my glasses, I think you could see my lashes here. Her desire is quality, cruelty-free actually, and natural-looking mink lashes. Lashbox by Dior are VIP lashes for a VIP girl, which is you, of course. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the show, Miss Deshelle.
Hi, thank you.
Hi, Deshelle. How are you?
Well, Sandy, how are you?
Amazing. We are so glad that you're here. So I want to dive right in and ask you, how did you get into the lash and beauty space?
Yeah, thank you so much. So I got into lashes because I actually am an avid lash wearer. And I noticed that the price of lashes it kept going up, but the quality was declining. And it was just kind of during the transition of COVID. And I've always been one of those there's no need to complain. If you want something done, just do it yourself. So I just did the homework, I did the research, and I worked with some beauty ambassadors and had them to try out the lashes to see which one was the perfect lash. And that's how I came up with the line.
I love it. I love it. So I want to ask you, and you pretty much explained it a little bit, but if you can take us back to what was like the actual inspiration for Lashes by Dior, like walk us through that journey.
Yeah, sure. So the real inspiration was I've always been the type of person that was a go-getter. I've always been the type, like, as I said before, why complain? So what I did was I said, you know what, let me do my research. Let me find out what I need to do. I did the necessary steps. And one of the things that I really did is a formula that I come up with called SPPP. And I did this during COVID, and it's called strategize, you plan, you pivot, period. And that's exactly what I did. And one thing that was very important to me was the quality of the lashes and the packaging, because I noticed with other lashes, you get the case, your lashes get messed up, or the packaging is just horrible. So with my packaging, I have top quality packaging that you can actually travel with. So my lashes are actually designed for that woman that is on the go.
I love it, Deshelle. And I'm going to ask you, darling.
Okay.
Deshelle, darling, we talked about your packaging, and I think I see a blue box. Do we have your pack? Can we see it?
Yes. So this is what really described this right here is that it was the Tiffany color blue. Turquoise is my favorite color, and This right here is 5 different pair of lashes. They're in 5 different lash styles. You've got Elite, you've got Hollywood, you got Diva, and you've got Superstar. And so this is for your less dramatic lash lover. So this would be your, it gives you angle, but it's not too dramatic. And so I also have another case that's like this, but it's your 6D lash. Those are dramatic lashes, you're more nightlife, or someone that is more dramatic with their lashes. And then another case that I have this is my suitcase collection. And so 2 pair of lashes come inside the suitcase collection. This is 100% mink lashes. And you also get stainless steel tweezers. It's the suitcase for the girl on the go. The wheels work. Again, as I said before, packaging was so important to me. So when people say, oh, you've got a lash business, or this person has a lash business, no, I really put time into this. Like, I really put a lot of effort into creating the marketing, into working with the celebrities. I worked with Amara from Love, and I believe she's Love and Hip Hop. She loved the lashes. Stormy Wellington, she absolutely loved the lashes. Cynthia from Housewives of Atlanta loved the lashes. So every time someone sees the lashes, what gets them is the box. And it's like, oh my gosh, the box is so cute. So I wanted to grab the attention right there and then have the quality lashes on the inside.
So Deshelle, I want to ask you a question about marketing. It's a little bit about marketing right now.
Okay.
So for those business owners that are watching, you seem to have the marketing down. What 3 tips would you give to someone who's either building a business or starting a business and they don't have the funds, but they can use marketing, they can get strategic with their marketing to really make their business stand out? What 3 tips would you recommend for them?
First thing I would recommend is social media. You post every day. I don't care if you get 0 likes. If you get 3 likes, it is noticeable. I cannot tell you how many people have reached out to me and said, hey, we want to feature you, just because they like the way that my page looks. And my page looks like I put effort into it. Like, I think about my posts. I schedule my posts. That's number 1. Number 2 would be to, sometimes in order to make money, you got to give things away. So that would be don't be afraid to jump in inboxes, jump into these celebs inboxes and say, hey, my name is Deshelle Tisdale. I feel like I have, the best lashes in the game. Let me send them to you. I see that you love lashes. I think I got the perfect lash to you. Who is not gonna say yes to a great pair of lashes, And so, that's tip number 2. And tip number 3 is being visible. Make sure your lashes are always with you. It's about preparation and opportunity. I cannot tell you how many times I've been out, hey, I've got lashes, and they see the packaging and they're like, oh, wow. Or I'm like, hey, I got this. And so they're like, it's so cute. Be prepared at all times. And then from there, you grow and your business grows.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Deshelle. And even through this process, what's one thing that you learned? Because like you mentioned, you're in the world of marketing and now starting your own business because you helped other people do their marketing. What's one thing that you've learned throughout this process that you can share with us?
The one thing that I would say that I really learned is it's 2 things. And I feel like that this is important to any aspect of life, is consistency and being disciplined. Right. Because so many people give up the first year, they give up the second year, and at that break of the moment, when you feel like you're about to just give up, that's when the blessings come. That's when it happens for you. So the first thing is consistency and discipline with any business you get in, whether it's engineering, nursing, whatever business you have, consistency and discipline, and keep the faith.
I just love the passion behind what you do, and it makes me just want to buy it just because. And it looks gorgeous.
No
so tell us, Deshelle, what is next for Lashbox Dior? What is
So what's next is that I am actually adding new lash styles to the line. And I'm actually, I'm all about women empowerment, supporting women, different things like that, And so if you go on my page is actually surrounding that. So I've got a t-shirt line that's coming out that's going to be added to the edition of Lashbox. And it's called When Boss Bees Link Up. How about that?
I love that. That's so powerful.
Yes. And so I feel like, and so it's so funny because I came up with this because my friends would come and visit me and different stuff. And when they would come and visit, they say, oh my God, Deshelle, feel so much better. Or, oh, this energy, this. And I always say, when you're with like-minded women and when boss bees link up, we come back stronger. period.
Yep. Oh, that's what happens here all week long.
Look at us now.
That's right. That's right. Amazing, Deshelle. So for those who want to connect with you and support you, tell us where we can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Lashbox by Dior, or you can go to the website at www.lashboxbydior.com.
Awesome. And Dior, that's D-A-R, correct?
D'-A-R. But if you're going online, it's www.lashboxbydior.
Love it. Thank you so much, Deshelle. Over here, we don't clap, we go boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
I love it. So
Yay.
coming up next, Connect Fam, we're going to be wrapping up the show with some final thoughts and how you can still get in on this 1K big screen giveaway right here on the Connect Show on the CW. So stay tuned. Get some coffee, get some water, get some tea, whatever you want, but don't go too far.
Beautiful people, it's Major Mr. This is why I love you. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
I'm AJ Aquia Johnson, and I help people rock their better. I help people connect with their happy. And you're watching Connect Network TV.
Hi, I'm Dondre Whitfield, and go check out my book, Male vs. Man. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
So what a show it has been, Connect Fam. Thank you as always for joining us. And if you haven't already done so, follow all of our amazing guests and keep up with them and see what they all have going on. Right, Sandy?
Yes, absolutely. And please remember that the Connect Network is here to help you elevate your business, be a place of community, and a resource for you to continue to build.
Awesome. And before we go, Sandy, don't forget the big screen 1K giveaway right here on the Connect Network is still in motion. So we want you to submit your big screen moment, that time in your life that brought you so much joy. We call it unshakable joy. That brought you so much joy. And we just want to help you get that much closer to your big screen. So just go to connectonline.com and submit that big screen moment, or you could go to stitches.com. That's STICHIZ. You'll see where it says big screen. Send us that link and that 1K giveaway could be going to you. Right, Sandy?
Oh, that is so exciting. Make sure you get that in. That's right. Thank you so much for being with us today. What a great show. We thank you all for spending your time with us today. We hope you got some great gems, and we want to hear what you think. Keep this conversation going by following all of today's guests and the Connect Network online.
And catch all of our past episodes, darling. Just go to our YouTube channel and you can binge watch it like Netflix style. Just go to Natalie's Network. We love you for free. We'll see you next week. The Connect Show. I told you we need a theme song. That's going to be it, baby. The Connect Show. Bum, bum, bum. The Connect Show.